In the Biscuit Show. I am your man, Antoine G. Show, the chef.
I am DJ Dream Money, the DJ radio personality.
Hi guys.
Yeah, that's the shit we deal with.
I'm Allie from the Valley. You can call me AB. I don't have any problems today. I'm fine. This is my man.
What up, Romy?
What's up,
What up,
Romy?
Hobbs? And I'm just here trying to figure out what the fuck.
My nigga had more than 2 words. That's what's up, dog.
Y'all know y'all niggas had more than 2 words. Like, oh,
Have y'all had y'all radio show personality argument yet?
absolutely the fuck not. Cause
Y'all ain't minded yet.
no,
That's why we good. Niggas go real good.
we don't really got.
I need a
Fuck
white
you,
owl.
smile on camera, bitch.
I need a white
We
owl.
don't really.
White owl.
And he ruined it. This is why I said it. Then he ruined it.
I reimburse you, sir. I want to hear from you.
But anyway, on a more serious note, we got some shit to talk about today. We good. We got some shit to talk about today. It's a lot going on in media. It's a lot going on in politics. It's a lot going on in the world right now, and we need to talk about it. So, obviously, I want to talk about the abortion ban.
Hey, man, shout out to Twine before we get serious for giving us something other than grass, man. Thank you.
Yes, listen, because for the longest he had weed, you got to sniff. Shout out to Guido
First
for
of all,
that.
second of all,
Shout out to cameraman Guido.
listen,
Hey, that's not-
I'm gonna smoke my. If this shit was to turn, I'm smoking that shit until it
I
burns.
know you are.
Until
Get the fuck.
that shit
This
stop
the
burning,
shit.
I'm gonna smoke that shit. Doorbell, look, we have a guest.
Hey, man, how was your...
You wanna step in and say, hey, this auntie?
This bang.
No, you gotta come over here. Oh, that's the, you got it. They don't even know the have. Like,
Okay.
nigga, that's y'all auntie. Like,
Y'all are absolutely terrible. But, okay, so this abortion ban. I am the only female on the panel today. That kind of sucks. But how do y'all feel about that? Like, I know how I feel as a woman. Like, how do you think this should go? Like, how do you think this is fair? Or do you think this is fair? And then I'll give my opinion, or unless y'all want me to go first.
let's go, Hobbs.
I don't think it's fair to the women. Because if a woman is
God bless
raped
you.
underage by someone in her family,
And it's like, nah, you can't get rid of it.
Or even not in your family.
or if,
Oh, she gonna get rid of the baby if her cousin.
or like if she,
You ain't shit, bro.
no, like that's some serious shit.
Sorry, man.
Or her having this baby is at risk of killing her.
Okay, but actually, if I remember correctly, reading one of the reports, that is one of the reasons why they will allow termination. If it is a health risk to the mother, they will allow early termination, but I think it still has to be before 8 weeks.
So it's either put the shit on their back. If you're doing it by consent, you gotta put it on their back, on their belly, on their face,
Good night.
down their mouth. Somewhere that's not gonna create birth.
That wasn't the most old man laugh I ever heard. That nigga sounded just like Eddie. He said, hey, that nigga said, oh, ha, 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 ha.
And like I said, right in the face,
Right. In the face.
right in the face. Chin, forehead.
You say y'all think it's fair?
No, I don't think it's fair.
Okay.
What about you? You say no to Twine? No fairness there?
Yeah, I think that shit ain't right, dog. Cause you be wanting to get rid of it. Sometimes you had a loose dick. You can have a loose dick night, man. And you know what I'm saying? And you know you don't want that kid with that person, and she knows she don't want that kid with you. And just have another bastard ass kid out here. You know, fuck it. Let's get rid of this motherfucker. They gonna have them basement boys gonna come back, gonna be pumping hard.
Yeah. Them
Like,
hanger
nigga,
joints,
you need
the
an
wire
abortion?
hanger.
For sure.
I don't know. It was on like Google or some shit. Like, long story. They teach you about shit like that in school. Like,
How to get yourself an abortion? With a hanger?
no.
With a hanger?
No, that is not what I meant. They teach you about that. They let you know that if you get pregnant, there are better ways to do things, and they mention like you don't gotta go to the internet. Like, ask somebody who really knows something. Like,
Ask Jiva. Ain't that her name? Jiva? Jiva? Ask Jeeve. I thought it was Jiva all this time. With the VE ain't but V GV.
What
GV.
I'm not
Ask
about to do with
GV.
y'all.
GV.
Anyway, so
She got the GV
sorry,
hair,
how do you
though.
feel about it?
Like,
Hey.
alright, we're gonna talk real talk. Is it fair? Yes, it was voted on. I think that's the whole thing of proving something is fair is that if you got the opportunity to vote, if I have the opportunity to vote, that's a fair opportunity. Now, is it right? I don't think that. I do. In a way I don't. For the simple fact that it would teach us as adults to approach sex with the mindset that we should.
Responsibly.
I wish they would have added other key elements into there, as like the full-blown rape
Definitely.
and the whole if it has something to do with your health. Or
All
something.
cases of rape, statutory and like the other. What's the physical rape
all
called?
cases of rape. Any cases of rape.
So if it's rape in it, then for sure. All right. Rape period.
But what that comes with, this chick has to testify. You have to know what's going on with this. So if you're gonna say, you can't say, hey, my daughter was raped. All right, well, your daughter gotta stand on the stand. That's part of being able to get rid of this baby. She gotta go through the full 9 yards. She gotta go through everything if she wanna claim rape.
Would you put your daughter through that?
If my daughter claimed rape, yes, I would. Yes, I would. I wouldn't want to, but it's either that or I have to be a granddad at an early age.
A lot of black families be scared to
Question. We got a question from the
What
audience.
if that would do damage to your daughter mentally on seeing that pregnant?
That's why I asked what you put her through, because it's possibly it could.
It's still your loved one, right?
Understandable, but the way it's for the. I think that would be the only way to include that bill in and keep it in there with the whole rape, adding the rape on there.
With our black
Because what
households
people
and
would
shit.
do is say, oh, he raped me. Once you were able to give up the abortion, she would say, oh, well, it was false. Or that's not true. I don't want to testify no more. And now this dude going to jail because that was their free abortion.
So what if they just say do abortions and don't do abortions, but just donate the kid? You know what I'm saying? You had a kid. If you don't want it,
You can donate a kid.
yeah, you can put the kid up for adoption.
Yeah, drop your kid off at the fire
Adoption,
department.
donate. I mean, shit, you donate their ass to society.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
if anybody wanted to donate a kid,
Donating the kid.
Twan know.
You know where the fire station's at to donate your
Don't
kid.
donate me none.
1-800, donate your kid. Taste Mars.
Don't say Taste Mars on this show, dog. We might,
Hey, this
nigga
show
might
is
throw a
powerful.
chair. This nigga might throw a chair down this way and shit. Like, nigga, don't say that shit. This is the 2-piece in the discus show. Head ass.
So,
Jeez. But yeah, back to the donation and shit.
To the abortion ban. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Donate the
May I?
baby. Donate the baby.
Black people don't be want to tell shit. So putting your kid up on that stand gonna tell a lot of shit that you might not be willing to tell. You know what I'm saying?
But then they have to tell you, like, but if it's actually rape,
Cause I want to know, like, why the fuck? Unfortunately, women be ashamed to say that they got raped. Why is it the fact? No, I said women. I deal with enough women. I deal with enough to have that conversation.
Through the experience, you can't necessarily say like you don't understand why they're afraid. There's a reason to be afraid to express that you've been raped. It comes with a lot of backlash. It comes with a lot.
I mean,
it's more than
I
just
understand.
saying I've been raped. So that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. And then to know that you had a kid in the process of this situation that was not your own free will, your own choice. And now they're taking that choice away from you to abort this child. Because I may not want this child. Because every day that I look at this child is going to be a remembrance of what happened to me. That child wasn't made out of a private.
Out of consent. Basic word.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the abortion thing is effed up all the way around because how can a man tell me what to do with my body? If that's the case, if I got to get an abortion, you should get a vasectomy.
Some niggas need it.
That's just being real.
Shit, I just scared of the snip.
no, but nobody thought about what it brings to the working class. Like, think about all the babies that's made in this city, and the city got to pay for them, bro.
Exactly.
Those are the other options that you got to think of when you're a state like Alabama and you don't have that much money. You're looking to cut costs. Of course, I'm gonna cut costs with the deadbeat daddies and mama. I'm gonna cut costs with that.
Life, nigga, Thanos.
They don't think like us, man. To us, we can't say they wrong because that's probably the way they were raised. So the way we were raised, we'd say that shit not moral. the way they're raised is if someone can't have a baby and they can't take care of their baby, they shouldn't have that baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
that's
we
how
sh-
we should think too.
My point exactly. So I can't say they're wrong for thinking like that. Is it fair? Yeah, they voted on it. Anytime you got an opportunity to vote on something, that's a fair opportunity. So is the bill fair? Yes. The shit
fucked
cray
up.
cray. Allie.
Y'all. Because meanwhile, in Allie's brain. Okay, so I personally feel okay. I have two sides to this in my personal,
Pick one, baby.
Nope, I'm gonna let y'all know both of them. So, on one side, I feel like the abortion ban is just it makes no sense. Like, again, as it's an all male panel basically, so to speak. How can you, as a man, tell me what to do with my body? And as a woman, we think emotionally. It's scientifically proved. We think emotionally. Men think logically. So to you guys, it's a lot more black and white. But with us, it's a lot more gray. It's a lot of gray area.
Right.
So you're forcing me to have this child. You are not allowing any abortions past 8 weeks. Some people don't know that they are pregnant until 12, you know what I'm saying? Like really going into their pregnancy. So what if they miss that window? Or what if they don't have the money within that time frame? Because some people can't afford that. Hold on.
But that's their fault then, because that means you didn't lay down. That means you didn't lay down with somebody and had sex without a condom. You're an adult. That's your fault. Now, if you were raped, that should go past that 8 weeks.
Okay.
If you were raped, you should go tell somebody right then and there. Don't wait 8 weeks later.
Listen to what I'm saying. Just because you have sex without a condom, and you don't even know they had sex without a condom, the condom may have broke.
That's part. I know that as
No,
an adult,
listen,
when I
what
go
I'm
to have sex
saying-
with you with a condom, I know it's a possibility it may break.
Okay,
It's a possibility you
Why-
might get pregnant. Period. If you have sex.
understandable. So, are y'all gonna abstain from sex?
Who, me?
I
If that was,
think
if I would look at it, I would approach sex. You would have to approach sex totally different if that's a
We
law.
have a
That's all I'm
guest.
saying.
I'm gonna say that every time.
I just think you have to. I think it's a better way to do it, but I see where they're coming from. They're trying to tighten up to make you think about when you have sex, but that's not their right.
I don't think that that's what they're doing in that. I think the other side of that is something that is something that Charlamagne the guy talked about on the Breakfast Club. I personally feel like if you look at where these abortion bans are taking place, what states they're taking place in, they are Republican states. They are red states. So if you look at statistics, in 2045, white people will be the minority. They will no longer be the majority. So, and take it a step further, they'll be the minority, and the reason because of that is white women are the most, I'm not going to say the most likely, statistically, white women are the ones who get the most abortions. Young white women. They don't want to have kids right now because they're taking over industries. It was all male dominated. I'm sorry. And now they're taking over. They don't want to have kids now. So what they're doing is they're having abortions. And they're going on and they're becoming these wonderful businesswomen running these Fortune 500 companies.
That bill was for the white people. If you look
Yes.
at the abortion rates
So,
down there,
what they
them
want to
are
do
all
is,
white people.
and then if you take it,
That's why
if
I
you
don't think it
look
had nothing to do
into
with
it, they're
color with us.
stopping people at the border. So now they're stopping brown people from getting in, and they're stopping white women from getting rid of their babies.
You go to Mexico and get rid of your
Because the thing
baby.
is, like here in Michigan, our governor's not, she's vetoing. It's not gonna fly here in Michigan. She has a say so in Michigan, so she's vetoing.
And
They're
I can
gonna push
respect
it,
that.
She has the right to veto it because she's the, you know how she is. She's
Yeah.
saying what she
So
wants.
as of right now, what states has passed it? Didn't Ohio just pass it?
I was about to say Alabama, Ohio.
Missouri, I think.
Yep. I'll have the rest of the details next week.
we got our research guru in the back.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go buy the book.
She was sitting up here, but she went back and
Listen,
started doing drugs.
It got heated up there. I didn't know if I didn't go left, right, back. I became a part of the audience. I blended in.
You did.
Hey, that make it sound bad because they like if they up there smoking weed, what is she's back there doing?
Same thing. We doing drugs too.
Big James, bitch.
Cocaine is a drug.
But
Hey,
okay, so yeah.
Have you ever have an abortion ever steered you right?
Yeah.
It's called, and it's not called an abortion ban. It's called a heartbeat bill.
I'm sorry, the heartbeat bill.
And right now, it's been banned in. It's been banned in. That's why it's called the heartbeat bill.
Because 8 weeks.
Honestly, listen. I'm not. When it comes to the whole abortion thing, listen. Let's not get into this screw. I feel like when it comes to that, some women they wait too long. Like you knew what was going on. You wait too long. When that baby got a heartbeat, that's murder. You tripping. It's a wrap. I don't care if it has limbs or not. It has a heartbeat. And that's what the bill is about. It's about the fact that.
But what if she can't afford to get it done within that 8 weeks?
Afford it to fuck.
But some people, she might have fucked for some money to pay her bills. Like now you gotta fuck.
Now she gotta go fuck some more to get paid this bill. This abortion bill. It's a heartbeat bill. You gotta pay the heartbeat bill.
That's fucked
When it
up.
comes to abortion, hold on.
That's
As a
fucked
woman,
up.
when it comes to abortion, this is my outtake on it. There is one or two things that's coming from fucking without a condom. One or two things. Either you're gonna get some shit you can't get rid of, or you're gonna get something you can't get rid of. That something is a kid. You're gonna get that child.
You say them the only two things that come from fucking without a condom?
You gonna get either an STD or you're gonna get a kid.
Well, first of all, that means that bitch dirty. You should have been fucking her with or without a condom.
Think about it. You shouldn't be fucking without a condom. No
Okay.
way.
No, I want
I
the
don't know what
sensation.
you fuck.
If I trust you, I want to trust your pussy. Hold on, let's talk about this.
That's cool. That's
If-
cool.
no,
Trust
time
me,
out.
But I don't trust your dick.
But here, well, I'm
So
not
why you let
fucking
the
you.
dick go
then.
in raw?
Don't let it.
You don't. That's the point.
I'm not. No.
Why you let him shoot the club up then?
Ain't no clubs getting shot up. Ain't no clubs getting shot up in Alabama no more. First of all.
Hey, but one thing
In
I am
Ohio,
about to do,
neither.
I'm about to
The
go buy
barnyards.
all the Plan B pills and go to Alabama.
Listen, you're gonna make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
But that's what
You
you're
that
going
never
to
get
get.
both
out
of them
window.
Or if you're an Uber driver driving out of state.
I think you're going to get a lot of suicides in Alabama for people
it's
trying
gonna,
to
the
do
suicide rate gonna jump.
homemade abortions.
It's gonna jump.
Not only that, you have to think about the fact that some women become completely and totally mentally unstable after they have children just naturally and want to have these kids. So think about if they are raped and they have these children. What about the psychological warfare that they gonna put these children through, that they put themselves through? They gonna fuck these kids up mentally. And that's what I'm thinking about, because there are too many instances where you have a product of rape. So now every time I look at you, all I see is rape. Like I am enraged. You have child abuse.
But you enraged.
You fuck around and you have motherfuckers like Casey Anthony. She didn't get raped to have them fucking kids, and she still wham bam doodle drown the shit out them little motherfuckers. Like that shit is crazy.
So you know what? It's gonna be them white people gonna start experiencing life. There's gonna be a lot of poverty for white people.
Ooh, it goes into effect in Georgia.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of poverty for white people.
But
It's in Alabama, Georgia.
When it comes to a lot of things, this abortion ban, they had a bigger picture.
Alabama,
It's one of the
Georgia,
situations
Mississippi.
that eventually it's gonna blow up in their face. Because guess what? Nobody wants anybody on welfare. What you think they gonna do
That's
now?
what I said.
You about to keep spitting out these kids. Our population is going to plummet or rise, either or. Either they gonna keep in abortions and we gonna plummet, or they gonna not have abortions and we gonna rise. So
They just gonna
either
blow
way,
the whole
somebody
fucking
gonna
country up, and then the
starve.
wealthy
Like,
people
that's
gonna go
what
under
it
the
is.
ground.
We gonna starve.
I think Georgia's on here. That would confuse
Georgia's
me
on here.
because of the black community and population in Georgia.
But it's more gay niggas in Georgia.
How would you relate that to that? I can say that for Alabama and Mississippi as far as the white population.
Mm-hmm.
Could you still relate that narrative to Georgia when it comes to that white population?
Yes, only because, and I'll say this before we wrap up because we do got to go to break. I will say yes simply because when we think about Georgia, we think about Atlanta. We think about the fact that Atlanta then turned into Detroit, and we think that we are the majority down there, and in reality, we are still the minority down there. There are so many counties and cities that are predominant predominantly and damn near completely white down there. Like it's still some parts you might fuck around, go down there and get lynched. Like Georgia is not as peaches and cream as everybody think it is. Just
once
because,
you
you
go
know what I'm
deeper,
saying?
yeah, they got
Yeah.
something.
So I can absolutely believe that that's the case.
That's
because
where the white boy was from.
And you got to think about it as well. And the white community, when they look at Atlanta, they see a bunch of black gay men. They're not procreating. So we don't give a fuck about Atlanta. We want more white children being born. We don't give a fuck about these little black kids not being born. To us, that's gay. That's the gay city.
I mean, I want to know that the college population, how many abortions are? I think the white, because they're trying to finish
The
that
statistics,
education.
yes, that's what I said. I looked at the statistics for that. Statistically, white women have the higher rate of getting abortions than any other culture, race,
And
anything.
you think that comes from the simple fact that when
That
you're
they
in college,
want-
you already struggling?
Yes, we don't got no time. They still partying because they in college,
I'm
but
not saying it's not even just that you're struggling. It's the reality of a lot of them white kids are kids who are they're third string kids who came down that has a legacy. They're legacy kids. So they got to keep that legacy. If I had this one drunken night and now boom, I got a kid on the way. You got to get rid of that.
exactly.
My family gonna kick Mike. You got to
Exactly.
Oh, you're not married to Mike? Mike, sorry,
Nope.
Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Mike, you're
Gotta
gone.
go.
Billy,
That's the reality of it.
Billy, why would
But-
you do
But
that?
the culture where it's like, hey, you lay down, you got to take care of your responsibilities. Them, they're like, oh no, we're gonna do this. They're gonna do it secretively.
We're gonna try.
It's gonna happen secretively.
We're gonna
It's
try.
not gonna be out in the open.
We're gonna go ahead and
Go to break.
We're gonna go to break on that note, man. This shit gonna get crazy, man. 2 piece in the biscuit. We be back after these messages.
Hey.